Welcome to ToV Live. It is Valhalla time and Hexalis is in the chat. Premiere hype, yes, a little bit hype, just tiny bit, because we're going to be showing a little bit of Ne-Gok-Sa tonight. Hello, everybody. Welcome to, well, usually I say the ToV podcast, but that's not what it is tonight. It's the premiere of a little short that was animated and voiceovered years back, and in the last 6 months or so edited. Now we're finally able to release it, the introduction to Ne-Gok-Sa in the Tales of Valhalla Aftermath Chronicles world universe. He actually has one eye. As far as I know, he's got one eye. That's why it's like when this glowing light thing happens. It's supposed to be like his red eye just poking out. And yeah, as far as I know, he's only got one eye.
Well, the Maro have, most of them have 2 eyes, right?
I don't know. I don't know about Samaro, but I did investigate it. I was like asking Jeremy, I'm like, does he got 1 or 2 eyes? Because I think there's actually conflicting reports, but as far as I know, it is just 1 eye.
Now, is there a hidden skill set with him, or like a hidden power?
Yeah, he's got a thing called Mind Shackle. Mind Shackle 20. It says after moving before attacking, you may choose any unique figure adjacent to Ne-Gok-Sa. Roll a 20-sided die. If you roll a 20, take control of the chosen figure and that figure's army card. You now control the army card and all the figures on it. Remove any order markers on this card. If Ne-Gok-Sa is destroyed, you can retain control of any previously mind shackled army cards. So, I mean, you have to get a 20 side. You have to get 20, or sometimes you get like dice buff with 19 or 20. So it's unlikely, and you don't want to base your game entirely off a 20-sided die roll. But it's fun when it happens. I think it happens way too much than what's supposed to be usually. And that's for unique squads, not or anything unique, not common. And when it does happen, I mean, you may retain control of that opponent's card for the duration of the game.
Basically, you're stealing their character.
Yeah, you are. You basically, yeah, that's it. Not many Heroscape miniatures can do that.
All right.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where it goes off, it just screws the opponent over because you basically just transfer, you know, like a quarter of the enemy's army from theirs to yours. So it's like, oh, well, that's a little rough.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of thinking, I mean, it's like indirectly, if you want to put it towards military terms, you're stealing your enemy's nukes and you're turning them on him.
Yeah, more or less.
Now, of course, we know Ne-Gok-Sa, well, from the Tales of Valhalla series, he's got like a rage problem, if you couldn't tell. So I did want to kind of like show that within this little short, and I created a short within the short of Ne-Gok-Sa going after Nilfheim. This is the first time we see Nilfheim like via stop motion animation, which it doesn't do much, but it doesn't have to do much. And it kind of shows actually retrospectively Ne-Gok-Sa's poor like 3 dice roll attack ability, just trying to get, and he can't get a nick up with Nilfheim. So here we're going to show this real quick. We're going to keep our mics on, but I plan to post this like via Patreon and then YouTube sometime.
I have one quick question for you.
Go ahead, Sean.
Do we have a backstory on why this character is like so rageful? Like why he set off so easy, or is there just something that he's just born with that mental deficiency? Well,
I mean, when it comes to like ToV lore, it just seemed like a fun satire thing to do. Is just give him. I mean, I don't think he's as rage-filled in the actual Heroscape storyline, but for me, he just looks like his miniature just looks like he's got like a chip on his shoulder all the time.
Angry.
Yeah, and I've given him a chip on his shoulder, so and it makes it even funnier because no one understands what he's saying either. But here, let's just do this little thing. Okay, this just goes on for a minute. So. And this actually, like, it takes me back to like Cartoon Network days, like early 2000s Cartoon Network, where they would loop a scene from a cartoon, and they would post their logo, and then that's it. Well, I kind of did. That's what I kind of did with this. And see, there's the Tales of Valhalla, just posting, you know. So it's kind of like
shit out of a dragon.
to that.
I feel this would be a useful animated GIF where someone could just kind of goes over and over again infinitely, and there's some entertaining caption you could put there.
I plan to figure out doing more of these, because I think these would be fun, and this would be a great thing to commission people to do. If someone wants to, like me, to animate just something GIF quality, that is relatively simple to do. It wouldn't cost as much if people wanted that type of thing or transition. So yeah, okay, and there it goes. But yeah, I call that mad Ne-Gok-Sa. So, Heroscape says, a chip on his shoulder and a giant sword for a hand. Yeah, you see, that's how it goes. He's like just ripe and prime for the satire anomaly. Hexal is asking, yeah, what's he saying when hitting the dragon? Jason, what is he saying when hitting the dragon? Because that was you talking.
I have no idea. I just make he doesn't actually have a language behind him. There's certain syllables that I have that I chain together, but there isn't like any intelligence behind them. It sounds kind of like this demonic speech, but it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, but you know, then this is what we need to really find out. What is Ne-Gok-Sa? How does he really feel? You know? If you understand his feelings, then you get so much closer to understanding him and his feelings and becoming friends with him. Maybe. I don't know. We'll try.
Curious. With him, is he holding onto the sword, or is that sword embedded in his arm?
It's a sword arm.
Permanently attached to it?
It's a sword arm.
Oh, I'd be pretty angry too if that's my life.
Thank you for watching this edited down version of the Ne-Gok-Sa premiere video, which was very short, and this was even shorter on the Tales of Valhalla YouTube channel. If you want to see the full version of that premiere, it is on our Conductor Productions YouTube page. It should be on the screen in front of you soon, or a link in the description below if you want to check that out. Again, I thank everybody for watching. You have a purpose in your life. Find it, pursue it, live it, and we'll see all of you next time.